turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Wallace. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. Well, the offense lining up 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw. Complete to Gilmore, the tight end. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll set up to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. The Ravens on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Here we go now. Detroit! Now let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. And with the play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Throw right side taken in by Wallace. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The drive starts with a handoff to Bernard. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the 1st down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
They'll run again with Bernard. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
But it was stopped on that play. We had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to them the rest of the game.
Second down, Dalton. On the right side, caught by Green. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Dalton. He gets away from one, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Meanwhile, in Nashville, they're on to the fourth quarter now. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Here's Jeff Locke now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards on the ground. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. They'll set up a throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Jordan Evans in there for sack number 22 on the year. Just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by George Iloka. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. Give him 23 yards on the pickup. They'll run it here with Bernard. Oh, the spin. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Meanwhile, in Nashville, they're on to the fourth quarter now. And it was the Titans who were able to take home the victory. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. He's to the 10, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Forbath out to kick this one away. This will be taken short. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jordan Evans able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack.